Alright, so on September 10th, 2021 at 9:21 a.m., I received an email regarding a game that I played 4 years ago called When Goats Join Cults. Bro, like literally I was just playing any type of indie and like Newgrounds games and just like flash games when I first started. Like I was like, yo, I'm gonna play some computer games and some computer games that seem really cool, like just random shit. I also play my favorites too, like 3 Foot Ninja and goddamn Pico School and shit. I did also was playing some flash games here on the channel, and my man's here named Herschel Cook, apparently the creator of When Goats Join Cults, reached out to me, and he says that he has an upcoming game that seems like it'll be a good fit for me and you guys. So this is the premise of it. He says your teen baseball team called the Worthless Dirt Boys has lost to America's Perfect Boys every year since 1804. God damn. That is wait, so what is the current year though? I guess we're gonna find out that if the current year is 2021, then goddamn, that's like just decades of L's, bro. But yeah, so then he goes on to say, can you give your underdogs a fighting chance with steroids, guns, and blood magic? I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This game sounds incredibly epic, and I'm glad that he reached out to me. He also reached out to me 6 days before your boy's birthday, so I'm definitely taking this as a birthday gift. Thank you, Herschel, for presenting this to me, and I'll definitely play your game, brother. So yeah, he gave me early access to this game that he made. The official release of this game is actually tomorrow, Sunday, September 12th. As I said, my birthday is on the 16th, you feel me? So if y'all can give me some early, birthday love in the comments down below, you dig? And for the rest of you guys that do want to play this game, and after we play it and we see, it's hype and lit and all that good stuff, there's a link down below where you can play this, you feel me? Remember, it goes out September 12th, so if this video, I plan to have this video out on the 11th, the day before, so if anybody else want to play, the link is in that description. All right, we're gonna get into this. Appreciate you, Herschel. All right, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Start a new game. Welcome to DIRTVILLE. DIRTVILLE, located in the burnt dust plains of Arkansas. Niggas usually call it Arkansas, and I used to be niggas until I got put on and say, yo, that's not how you pronounce this state's name. It's Arkansas. Only 2 things prevent this tiny town from falling into poverty. The first is your father. Wow. Hey. Good looks, Pops, who single-handedly carries 1/10 of the economy. Whoa! He carries 1/10 of the economy by delivering glass bottles of sweet ice-cold milk. That's 1/10 of the economy? Yo. Okay, the second, representing 90% of DIRTVILLE's financial fortunes, is the annual Little League baseball game between the worthless Dirt Boys and their rivals, America's Perfect Boys from the town of New Haven. New Haven, yeah, they sound perfect. Somehow, the DIRTVILLE Classic determines whether DIRTVILLE staves off a recession year after year. And this whole time, they've been just taking L's. The economy has just been plummeting. Everything is at risk during these baseball games, bro. Like, excuse me? Okay, I went to the options. We don't need to go here quite yet. There's only one problem. The worthless Dirt Boys are the worst youth baseball team in the country, in the universe, it seems like. During your 6 years as a head coach, not only have you failed to win a single game, you've lost all of them by mercy rule. Dang, you never managed 3 outs in a season, let alone an inning. The one time you got a runner on base, it was ruled illegal because the player just walked there for no reason. That's crazy. The coach of America's Perfect Boys is bored of crushing DIRTVILLE year after year after year after year. As a result, New Haven has issued an ultimatum. If you don't win this year, the DIRTVILLE Classic is over. Yeah, everybody about to be hit. You have 3 days to transform the worst baseball players in the country into a team good enough to beat America's perfect boys for the first time in 99 years of the DIRTVILLE Classic. Can you turn these misfits around and save the town? Probably not, considering you've already been their coach for 6 years and the team has only gotten worse. But there's always a chance, right? You strategize your plan. Each day features 6 to 8 training sessions. You will have to do whatever it takes to win this game, so don't be afraid to be unconventional with your choices. Okay, I'm all about winning by any means necessary, even if it does include drugs. That's crazy though. Drugs is a power up. You can improve with violence. Damn, right off the bat, we wildin'. You can improve with violence, drugs, magic, and of course baseball. Shouldn't that be the priority, my man? Also, you can reset to the morning of the current day in the options menu if you want to give those sessions another go. When practice ends, use the evening to live it up in DIRTVILLE. Your stats might open new options for your nightlife too. Hey, it's a nightlife in this joint? But right now it's 11 a.m. on Wednesday. You pull the kids out of school and kick off practice. Alright, this means the game saves. Time to get started. Let's get into it. Sinkhole Rigamarole. You are running pop fly drills when a sinkhole forms in left field. It swallows Alistar, my man Allier, in a puff of dirt and miscellaneous these words, carcinogens that have seeped into the town's soil over the years. Are you okay, Alistar? You asked, trying to recall if Little League coaches are legally liable for player injuries. That's wild. Life is nothing but a fleeting speck of consciousness through a pinhole amidst the cold cruelty of the universe. Alistar says from the bottom of the sinkhole, fixing his Hot Topic graphic tee. Dang! Sounded like a Hot Topic dude, bro. I am now 6 feet in the ground where I belong. Jesus Christ. Is that a yes, you ask? Alistar has fallen into a decrepit stone chamber. There is a statue of COMETH. I don't know if I said that right. A local pagan god that hasn't been worshipped since baby sacrifice was outlawed via town ordinance just a few weeks ago. In the statue's outstretched hands, there are 2 ancient relics. In the left, an ornate dagger, and the right, a spellbook of some kind. Since Alistar hurt his hand in the fall, he can only bring 1 item back up. Which do you instruct him to grab? Oh snap, so this is a text adventure. Okay, bet. We in this joint then. Damn. Bro, give me the spell book, bro. I'm on my Doctor Strange. What you talking about? Turns out the spell book is bound with the flesh of innocence. Damn. Score. Bro says score. It's not a good thing, bro. That's crazy. Leafing through the pages, you see the book delves into the danger seekers of black magic. There's also a charming, if long-winded, foreword by Satan himself. Yo, I'm a reverend dog. This is gonna damn me, bruh. Too bad the flesh on Alistar's hands literally melts off when he touches it. Goodness. Oh, it's not like he needs hands to catch pop flies now that he has access to these assorted hexes, curses, and magics. So he no longer has flesh on his hands, but he got magic +1. It works. Drowned by the river. With practice just begun, you make everyone stop because you want to take a field trip. You are certain this is the best possible use of your limited practice time. Driven by a rare surge of creativity and even more rare desire for adventure, you usher the worthless dirt boys to the famously polluted DIRTVILLE River. Behold, you say, pointing at the bubbling, troubling green water, and gaze at the river. A barrel of nuclear waste floats past, likely from the uranium mine river. A 3-headed rat has rigged a sail on it with some surprisingly clean maritime knots. Yes, the exact kind of discipline you need to instill in your players. Why are we here, coach? Joey, horseface, that's wild. Rockwell asks as a tooth falls out of his mouth. He wipes his forehead with the sleeve of his black leather jacket. Also, why do my bones hurt? Why is he wearing a black leather jacket when we out here in the heat playing baseball, my guy? So what do we do here? Use a Ouija board to commune with the river, make players drink toxic sludge, learn bunting techniques from the three-headed rat. If they drink the toxic sludge, they could get superpowers, can't they? Yo, this might be it, y'all. Or they might die. The game might end right here. I'm not using the Ouija board, bro. We already sold our soul by getting that spell book, dog. You know what? Drink the toxic sludge, my guys. Wait, that counted as drugs? You convinced the team to drink from the DIRTVILLE river. Unfortunately, most of the players don't gain anything helpful, like a third arm, but the polluted water seems to interact well with the various drugs already in Joey Horseface Rockwell's system. Damn, I can see forever, Joey says as his brain swells to 3 times his normal size. His expanded consciousness will now make it much easier to solve the myriad untapped mysteries of the universe and most Sudoku puzzles. Yo, what? Okay, so my man got super smarts. I mean, I guess that worked out. But for most of the guys, it didn't, though. I mean, just for him, it worked out. The milkman cometh. A soft creak accompanies your father's aging figure as he eases out of his truck. You notice all of your players have stopped playing as they watch your father with a shared expression resembling awe. Is that the milkman, they ask? He's tough but fair. That's what I've heard anyway, they mutter. He's not into bullcrap either. They say he actually drinks his product, they whisper. You try to get the team to return their drills, but it's no use. Your father hauls a crate that's filled with gleaming glass milk bottles. Had extras today, kiddos. The team talks animately. I can't believe our coach is related to the milkman, they shout. Our coach is neither tough nor fair, so it makes no sense. They yell. They started baseball after failing in the milk business. They exclaim, wow, they really coming at me. Dejected, you watch as your father hands out milk bottles. Yo, y'all really made my pops feel that way, though? Like, my man is just, he's responsible for 10% of the economy, dog. He's responsible for 10% of y'all parents' money, my nigga. We doing, like, we helping. What are y'all niggas doing? Like, and y'all not winning baseball games? Like, y'all coming at me? Like, get out of here, bro. Feeling a sudden surge of pride, you turn to your father and shout, I'm in charge here, and I forbid milk. Wow. Well, you try to shout, but you're so scared of your father that your words come out as a whisper instead. Jimmy overhears, though, since he never strays more than a few feet from you. You heard, coach. No milk for us. He drops his bottle on the ground. The rest of the team immediately turns to you. Hatred in their eyes. Let them drink the nutritious, mineral-rich milk. Make them actually practice baseball. Dang it. We need to do anything to win, bruh. We ain't got time to be drinking no fucking milk, bro. Like, what? Yo, I'm gonna feel like an asshole if I can't let them have their milk, though. Maybe drink the milk, bro. Just drink the milk. I would never suggest that, you stammer. I love milk. Grabbing the bottle, Jimmy dropped onto the grass. You heft it to your lips. Pristine white liquid splashes into your mouth. Pause. And cascades down your throat. Pause. But the milk is too strong for you and you vomit immediately. Your father shakes his head in disappointment. It's just milk, kid. Either way, the team likes the milk. They grow strong bones, eager to further strengthen their bodies. Your team forms a drug mafia and funds their milk habit with the profits. How did that? How was that the end result of that? I mean, I get the strong bones, but forming a drug mafia. And how is milk considered drugs? What is in this milk? Why is it 10% of the economy? What's in this milk, bro? What's in it? He's a shoo-in. The sun beats down your back as you watch Jimmy tie his shoes. His hands twitch as he struggles to form a knot. You can't decide if you should help or let him figure it out on his own. A single drop of sweat slides down Jimmy's forehead. Grunting, he continues to fumble with his laces. Suddenly, Jimmy undoes all of his work, and one deft motion, twin strands of fabric dangle from his fingers, and Jimmy's face turns white with terror. How's that possible? He asks. A small crowd forms around him. Everyone watches as Jimmy refuses to give up. I won't give up, says Jimmy. I know I can tie my shoes. He thrusts his fists into the air as tears pour down his cheeks. He tries 10 more times, failing more miserably each time. Shouts Jimmy as he wraps his laces in his palm. The immense exertion causes him to go cross-eyed. I will never give up. It's soon clear that Jimmy can't tie his shoes. Why is he so dramatic over this though? You sense unrest as the team becomes more and more invested in Jimmy's ordeal. So they doing everything but playing baseball, bro. We have 0 out of 13 for baseball. We actually gonna get smacked by the end of this, ain't it? Stacy, sensing weakness, wants to kill Jimmy. Wow. Alistar, on the other hand, wants to magically transform Jimmy's hands into shoelaces, so he's forever reminded of this moment. The rest of the team aligns with either Stacy or Alistar's group. Man, you guys must really hate Jimmy, you say. Let Stacy kill Jimmy. Magically turn his hands into shoelaces. Bro, I'm not gonna have her kill him. They were gonna be down a player. But what if he's the weak link? This is fucked, man. Yo, Herschel, right? This game is wild. This game is actually wild, bro. And if his hands are shoelaces, but maybe his shoelace hands can trip up the opponents or something. We not gonna kill Jimmy, bro. We not killing Jimmy, dog. Like, stop playing. We not doing nothing baseball related, but we not gonna kill off one of our members, bro. That's not what we gonna do. Alistar conjured up the spell book he stole from Quiff's chamber earlier today. Ultimately, the two of you can't find the spell to turn his hands into shoelaces, so you settle on transforming them into crab claws instead. I mean, I guess it's pretty funny, and Jimmy still can't tie his shoes, though it does take the entire team to stop Stacy from eating him with a side of melted butter. What the Alright, so we got more magic. I feel like that was the way to go. I'm sure killing him, it would have actually killed him though, and we would have been down the player. Maybe something else crazy would have happened. I don't know. This is insane. It's finally done. Thanks to Mr. Roboto. It's finally done. Georgie proclaims as he removes his little Prometheus brand welding helmet. His curly ginger hair poos out like an umbrella flipped inside out during a storm. Dang, what's done, you ask? You hope with his wacky inventions, for starters. The freckle-faced kid grins. A wacky invention, coach. Behold, my latest creation, BaseBot 9000. You follow Georgie to his workshop. Georgie cackles maniacally as he helps the sheet off his workbench under the away bleachers. A humanoid robot is underneath, cobbled together from various household objects, including garden hoses, table legs, lawnmower wheels, and a Cuisinart stand mixer with bread hook attachment. Very nice. BaseBot's 9000 ceiling fan eyes light up. It stands by itself, towering over you and Georgie. You wave hello. Greetings, coach. I am designated as BaseBot 9000. I am statistically superior to small children in millions of simulated hitting and fielding scenarios. BaseBot 9000 says, however, my inept creator has cursed me with mere minutes to live. Please give me one command. Damn it, the one weakness. Just when I thought we had something that can give us the advantage over those perfect snot-nosed kids, bruh. Wait, I know I did everything right, Georgie says, panicking. The inferior freckled child is mistaken. My existence is an utter failure. Please give my painfully tragic life purpose before I self-destruct. Have BaseBot 9000 teach team robotic combat strategies, enhance players' bodies. Yes, enhance them. But what could go wrong? Something's gonna go wrong here. Enhance. We're enhancing. What's that? 3 drugs? Alright, we're not learning baseball here. This is not a baseball game anymore. And what can only be described as a Christ-like act of sacrifice, BaseBot 9000 rips itself apart to turn your players into cybernetic abominations. Their physical and mental power goes through the roof, but you better not forget to charge them overnight and put them in rice if they get wet. Well, except for Robo Jimmy, who refuses to get plugged in for bedtime. His battery addiction is destroying his circuits and the worthless dirt boy's treasury. God damn it, our treasury, bruh. Jimmy, what the okay, so Jimmy is just seeming like he's gonna be the one sabotaging us accidentally. Maybe he should have died. Pudding is for Borbo. Months of research have culminated in this moment. You believe you know how to summon Borbo, the god of pudding, left out too long on the counter. Excited, you shared your findings with the team. Bartholomew, the youngest member of the team, and tiny child who always disobeys you, interrupts your speech. Listen, Chief. Hold on, can I do a little boy voice? Listen, Chief. Listen, Chief. What's the point here? I don't know. What the fuck? You try to argue, but he's 2? But the 2-year-old is merciless. Bartholomew shrugs. He is so young that the motion is indistinguishable from a bird. That's very descriptive. I just got a picture of that. It's the god of old pudding. I mean, come on, coach. The near infant child adjusts his diaper the way a more refined gentleman would adjust a molecule. And you spent how many months on this? Bartholomew asked. 3 years, you admit. Stammering, you try to explain your plan. It's just like the smartest 2-year-old of all time, but we still get smacked even with all of these buffs and upgrades, because we're going against perfect beings. Might as well go against like a whole team of perfect cells, bro. Like, it's not gonna work out, dog. Isn't it obvious? If we eat enough stale pudding, we'll get good at baseball, you exclaim. You blink after saying it aloud. You realize your plan doesn't sound as good as it did 3 years ago. This man is the worst coach of all time. Here's what we're going to do, Bartholomew says while sucking on his thumb. We're going to trick this Borbo and then we eat him. Hopefully we'll get some magical power in the process. Yeah, he's the god of pudding, so we're definitely gonna be absorbing those powers. As usual, the tiny child wrests control from you with ease. A few hours later, you manage to summon Borbo. The god is a gelatinous brown mound. Wow, somebody actually summoned me, says Borbo after a puff from his bong. What the fuck? Then Bartholomew clings 2 sporks together. The signal. Borbo accepts its fate with a forlorn squelch. Within a few days, one of your players turned into a gelatinous brown mound. I am now Borbo, the former player says. New Borbo. Borbo has joined the team. Practice continues. MVP. Standing proudly on first base, the Scarecrow shakes slightly in the blistering wind. With several baseball gloves nailed to its slender frame, it's about 24 times more likely to catch a ball than anyone else on the worthless Dirt Boys. In fact, the only out you've had this entire season was a pop fly that happened to land in one of the Scarecrow's many gloves. Wow, the others could learn a thing or two from you. You tell the straw-stuffed farm implement. The Scarecrow does not reply because it is an inanimate object. Yeah, you've always liked the strong and silent types. So we're gonna get this Scarecrow, because the Scarecrow is the only one to get an out. Bro, you turn and watch Stacy as she warms up. Wrenching her arm back, she hurls the baseball at Bartholomew's throat. What is wrong with Stacy? The ball collides with his wind point and decapitates him. So we really just killed the 2-year-old that helped us gain magic power from a god of pudding. Like, Stacy, you need to get off the team. Stacy really shouldn't be around children. You mutter to yourself quietly enough that she can't hear you. You furrow your brow as you turn back to the Scarecrow. How can you impart its baseball talents to the rest of your sorry players? Bro, Bartholomew is dead now. What the heck, bro? Use black magic to bring the Scarecrow to life. Give the Scarecrow Ritalin just to see if it helps. Scarecrow, come to life, bro. Come to life. After consulting with the local witch coven, you prep a spell to turn the Scarecrow human. You eat a live possum while singing a bawdy sea shanty. Before realizing you accidentally cast a spell in the wrong direction, you brought me back from the dead. He's back. I was sad that he was dead. I really was. Yo, this is an actual text adventure. Like, this is really deep, and I'm actually messing with the story here. Bartholomew says his neck healed, but you didn't mean to. You didn't get any credit. Your child nemesis is alive again, while your best player still isn't. This is worse than any curse the DIRTVILLE coven could sling. So we got hella magic now, and my man is back to life. I thought he would come back as a zombie, but it just seems like he's just fine now. So the whole thing didn't even happen. Nothing worked out. Can we cast the spell again to try to give the Scarecrow Ritalin? We need this scarecrow, bro. Practice ends for the day. We're hit, bro. We're done. After practice, congrats. You survived a day of training the worthless dirt boys for the DIRTVILLE Classic. You need a very, very stiff drink. You decide to go to the bar. Before you do, you consider using the ham-fisted reset date game mechanic in the fourth wall breaking options menu to redo today's training events. No, we're not redoing nothing, bro. We're living with our results here. What do you mean? You head to the bar. An old friend. You arrive at DIRTVILLE's only watering hole, the Desperation Inn, a little after sundown. You didn't get mugged or attacked by mud weasels on your way over, which is a nice change of pace. Yes, tonight is going to be a good night, and one solid day of training on the books. You've earned a drink. You enter the Desperation Inn, stepping over an unconscious middle-aged woman who you are fairly certain was your second-grade teacher. As soon as you're inside, you have to duck to avoid a chair being thrown at somebody. You sidestep two burly bikers, taking turns punching each other in the face. You approach the bar. Hey coach, the bartender says as you approach. You do not know the bartender's name, though he's been serving you alcohol here since you were 9. Yo. At this point, you are too afraid to ask now since you're basically family. Yeah, bro, you didn't know this man's name since you were 9 years old? Like, if you ask now, bro's gonna be hella offended. Like, what the fuck you mean you don't know my name? Like, we talk all the time, bro. So instead of greeting him, you ask for the regular, the DIRTVILLE Fizz. The fluorescent purple cocktail glowers at you. 1 part bourbon, 2 parts grain alcohol, and 3 parts pure evil. DIRTVILLE Fizz is the kind of cocktail that'll drink you if you let your guard down. Wow. The Desperation staff are still scraping the last tourists. Wait, who drank one off the ceiling? Yo, a familiar looking woman catches your eye. An old friend. The woman has blue eyes that glow like eradicated tungsten, manicured fingernails that are borderline serene, a chin sharp enough to grate cheese yet gentle enough to tickle a baby, cheekbones higher than the tallest shelf in God's kitchen. But why is she so familiar? Suddenly, you blurt out her name. Kylie Jensen. Kylie Jensen? Yo, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that's not a reference, bro. Yo, we referencing Kardashians now? Okay. God, oh my god, it's Kylie Jenner. Oh my goodness. The woman turns to face you. Coach, what are you doing here? Okay, I'm not gonna do the voices, bro. We're not doing that shit. You raise your DIRTVILLE Fizz for a toast. Careful not to spill a drop since you need all of your fingers for tomorrow's training. Yo, my man is drinking straight acid, bruh. Meeting an old friend, I guess, you say. You and Kylie talk for an hour straight. It's as if no time has passed. The dulcet tones of her laughter, which indulate as playfully as wine-stained linens on a clothesline, make you feel more drunk than any number of DIRTVILLE Fizzes ever could. Or it could be the 8 DIRTVILLE Fizzes you pounded in the past 60 minutes. You're still in DIRTVILLE? Oh wait, I thought it was my voice. You're still in DIRTVILLE, I take it? Kylie asked. Of course. Why would anyone ever leave DIRTVILLE? You lift your feet onto the bar stool's bottom rung as an unidentified bodily fluid on the floor runs past. You ask Kylie where she's living now. Kylie looks around in desperation and nervously. I live in New Heaven. The entire bar goes dead quiet. New Heaven? Aided by the fact that a few patrons have already expired this evening. One of the burly bikers from earlier approaches with a crowd. He looks like a wrecking ball with legs if wrecking balls carried machetes. Where'd she say she was from? You try to hide your own surprise at Kylie's answer while you consider your options and your own mortality. Throw your entire DIRTVILLE Fizz down. Wait, I can't pick that one? Wow, I can't help her. I can't choose throw your entire DIRTVILLE Fizz down biker's throat. I don't know why it took me so long to read. I can't throw the beer down his throat and hurt him. I have to join the crowd and beat the lady. Blend into the crowd by punching Kylie in the face. Yo, this is crazy. So if I had a violence point, I probably could have done that, right? That is wild, bro. A true master of subterfuge, you give Kylie a good haymaker to convince the biker that you want to be caught dead hanging out with somebody from New Heaven. Unfortunately for you, Kylie has been only drinking club soda with lime, so her reaction speed is much faster than you anticipated. She catches your fist in midair, twists, breaks your wrist, and then kicks you in the stomach. The biker and every other bar patron are so shocked that they let Kylie walk out scot-free. Between waves of excruciating pain, you realize you'll probably never see Kylie Jensen again. Bruh, my man just missed out on tapping Kylie Jenner, bro. That's tough. That's crazy. What is this game? What are we playing, bro? What is happening? You go home and cry yourself to sleep. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Before practice, you wake after a fitful sleep about Kylie in the DIRTVILLE Classic. Turns out it's hard to get good rest when the fate of your entire hometown is riding on you and a raggedy band of children. This is insane. Yo. The game has saved. Alright. The game has saved. Hopefully it has truly saved and I can come back here and finish this. This is part 1 to this. Alright, because I don't really have that much time to record all of this, and I really do, believe me, this story is funny as hell. Like, it's a text adventure. Like, it's literally just text, but this is funny, bro. Like, this is actually really good, really well thought out, and I appreciate my man giving me the chance to play this early. Like I said, if you guys want to play it, the link will be down below in the description. It comes out tomorrow, September 12th. I'm gonna be playing this shit. So I don't give a fuck. I don't know what y'all doing. But I'm playing this, bro. Like, this joint is funny. I really want to know how it ends, because these are some crazy scenarios that we're being put through. But we're gonna play some more another time. This is part 1. Thank y'all for watching. Hit the link down below for the full game, and y'all stay golden.